Thanks to all of you tuning in, especially to our subscribers. You can continue watching unsubscribed, or you can hit that subscribe button now. It's entirely free and you won't miss an episode. Today I'm going to show you how to make our apple crumble. It's incredibly simple and it's perfect for a stormy winter's day like today. So I'm going to start by making my crumble topping. It's very simple. I've got my 00 flour in there, which is slightly finer flour, and my soft light brown sugar. Into that I'm going to add my porridge oats. I've got my odourless coconut oil here, which I spooned onto a baking sheet and I put in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. I want it to be nice and cold before I use it. So I'm going to add that in. I'm going to sprinkle in about half a teaspoon of salt and a generous half a teaspoon of cinnamon. It's lovely in here with the apples. Now, using clean hands, I'm just going to combine the ingredients together. I'm going to rub the coconut oil into the flour, into the sugar and the oats. You want a fairly heavy crumb and no bits of dry flour or sugar. This is what's going to make that lovely crispy biscuity topping. And that's perfect. A lovely uneven crumb. I'm going to put that to one side in the refrigerator while I get on with making the apple filling. So to make my filling, I'm going to melt 20 grams of coconut oil with 25 grams of soft light brown sugar. And I'm also going to put in 1 vanilla pod. You can also use vanilla bean paste if you can't get the vanilla pods. I'm going to put the empty pod in there as well. And 2 tablespoons of unsweetened plant milk. I'm using oat milk here. I'm going to set that on a medium heat and I'm going to let it bubble away for about 2 or 3 minutes. Now that it's bubbling away, I'm going to add in my apples. I'm going to cook these over a medium to high heat for about 20 minutes. I'm going to stir from time to time just to make sure that they don't burn. I want them to be soft but still keeping their shape. My apples are lovely and soft. I've got a nice bit of colour on them. I'm now going to add in my blackberries. I've got 100 grams of frozen blackberries and I'm going to cook them for about 5 minutes. I've got lots of beautiful filling and I'm just going to spoon it into my tin. So I've got my lovely filling there and I'm just going to top it with my crumble mixture. I've preheated my oven to 180 degrees and I'm going to bake it for about 20 to 25 minutes. You've got those lovely clusters that are going to be biscuity and crispy and absolutely delicious. All that's left to do is bake it in the oven. I'm going to bake it for 20 to 25 minutes or until it's a lovely dark golden brown. My crumble has baked up beautifully. It's a lovely deep golden brown on top. It's worth saying that this is a great recipe to do in advance and you can make lots of it. So you make the crumble topping and you make the filling separately, keep them in the fridge up to 2 or 3 days and then you just bake them together when you need them. So it's really handy if you're pushed for time. All that's left to do is serve a bowl of it. It looks absolutely beautiful, that little bit of pink there from the blackberries, and it goes deliciously well with our vanilla custard. You can get the recipe on our channel. So lashings of that. And voila, a cosy crumble recipe for a cold winter's day. That crunchy, crispy, biscuity topping, lovely zingy fruit underneath, and that lovely rich vanilla custard. It's a perfect crumble. Thanks so much for tuning in to another episode of What on Earth to Eat Now. I do hope that you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe. If you don't want to miss an episode, don't forget to hit that bell icon. I'll see you again next week for another episode of What on Earth to Eat Now.